Hello guys, in this class we will be doing phraseography. Phraseography is the writing of two or more words together without lifting the pen. The phraseography position should be based on the word that comes first in the phrase. For example, if we were to write how can they, in order to join this phrase how can they, the position of this phrase will be based on the position of how. How is on the line, can is above the line, they is on the line. So to write this phrase we should write like this: how can they. Another example, I have. I is like this, have is written like this. So to join these two we should write like I have. But sometimes the first position word form can be slightly raised or lowered depending on the word that comes in the second place. What this point means to say is, we know that quit is written in the first place above the line, so this can be slightly lowered or slightly put higher depending on the word coming after this quit. I'll show you an example. If we were to write with much, with which, and with each. Much is above the line, which is on the line, each is through the line. So to write these two together, these two words together, with is all so with is above the line, much is also above the line, so with much. For this one, with which, and for the third one, with each. So this point is saying that though the place of with is always unchanged, it is always above the line, but then this with is slightly lowered because which is on the line, and this is the lowest because this it have to pass through the line. For the next point we will talk about I. This I is shortened when it is followed by K, M, and upward L. This I sign is shortened. So if you were to write I can, I can, I am, I am, I will, I will. I think you can understand this point. Now we know that when H stand alone, or when it is at the beginning of the phrase, the downward H is used. But if it is in the middle of the phrase, a small tick is used for H. I will show you the difference here, the difference between this and this. He may and if he may. For he may, as I have already tell you, if H stand alone, or when H is in the beginning of the phrase, the full length H should be used. So this is in the beginning of the phrase, so you should write like this: he may. But here H is in the middle, so we should use this one: if he may. Another example: he should know. If he should know. Here he should know. For this one, H comes in between the words, so if he should know. Coming to the next point, for the sake of easier joining, the word much is sometimes written in full in a phrase. Much. Two way of writing much is this and this. This is the full length much. Here in this rule we will be talking about this one. In order to write how much, we should write like this: how much, so much, so much. And again there are two ways of using where. The two ways are where. Even this, we will use either this one or this one according to its convenience. In order to write they were, we write like this: they were. But if we write you were, we write like this: you were. These are. If they were, if they were, if he were, if he were. And for the last point, we will talk about the use of him in a phrase. Him is written like this, but in order to differentiate from all the other M form of word, we should put a dot here to indicate this is him. So we can write like I am, like this: I am. So if we are to write of him, of is this. So in order to write of him, we can write like this. But there's a confusion here between I am and of him. So to differentiate of him from I am, we should put a dot here. I'll give one more example. To me. To is this, me is like this. Joining these two stroke, we should write like to me. So if we are to write to him, we can write to him same way as this, to him. But this is creating confusion. So to clear the confusion, we will put dot here.